Hey guys, and welcome back to Persona Q2. We're almost at the very end of the game, but we still have one more floor to go until we reach the finale. So, enough corny introductions, ham-fisted propaganda about individuality. Let's get to exploring this goddamn theater district. And holy crud, guys, compared to the first Persona Q, right? The final floor of that game, compared to this one, god dang, it is infinitely easier. I don't know how they screwed that up. It is like a walk in the park compared to that game, but just the same, we gotta be prepared. And where I know I bought them. I know, oh, there they are. So, a lot of new enemy archetypes for me running into here, but frankly, running is entirely what I plan to do because I don't want to fight nobody because the shadows get kind of scary. And at this stage of the game, right, our personas suck. Like, let's just think about this realistically. I think some of, specifically Mitsuru's sub-persona, still has a tier 2 magic skill, right? At this stage of the game, you should have tier 3 on everybody, so I definitely gotta go to the Velvet Room once we get some stronger sub-personas from here, but that's in the future. Let's focus on the now one. Hey, ain't that glowing part of the floor one of those switches? What are you looking at? How'd you see that all the way over there? The crud? Your eyesight's amazing, Shinji! That should mean there's a wind generator nearby. But there doesn't seem to be anything we can do about it from here. Bummer. Actually, I think there might be a way. Look just beyond it. What are you talking about? Oh hey, it's that guy, Namtaru! One of those mimicking FOEs. Get what he means, Joker? Barely. But yeah, all we gotta do is make him activate the switch for us. Easy as pie. Literally, it's so simple. Nice. Quick on the take as always. I kinda don't get it at all. Good thing I'm not the leader here. We wanna get over there, but we can't because there's no wind blowing, right? Yeah. We don't have a way to reach the switch that we need to activate. And that's why we're going to have the FOE activate it for us. It copies our movement, right? So why not take advantage of this behavior and have the FOE step on the switch so we can... Okay, let's just go. This fan is rupturing my eardrums. Oh, I get it. And the wind that we need will start blowing, yeah. If this works as we plan, we should be able to ride the wind to the other side. There doesn't seem to be any alternate solution. So let's give this a try. Okay. But I gotta really... this begs the question. If Enlil was just gonna let us go any which way we wanted to, right? She literally said, you can leave now. No problem. How the crap will we actually do that? All of the theater district is just negative film, and the entire streets are destroyed. We would literally have to navigate this labyrinth anyways. I think Enlil's a liar. Why would you ever trust him/her? I don't know on the gender. The gender's a little ambiguous because, honestly, a lot of, Mesopotamian religion is just very confusing, and the problem with religions that are so ancient and we barely know anything about is it's just a lot to take in, and a lot of it's just very vague, and that makes it, frankly, in my eyes, no fun because there's not a lot of documentation of it. Then again, I guess you could just infer your own crap, but I don't like doing that. I'm not gonna get into a history rant right now, but we got Divine Mother. Oh god, what are we gonna do? She's weak to... I don't freaking know. We'll figure it out later. This guy's a problem, though. Crud. King Castle. I don't even got this due to my notes. Well, we'll just try something random, I guess. Nuclear will not reach. Fire, maybe? Could work. Who knows? But I do know the mother enemy is, in fact, weak to ice, so we can chop her down with the true Empress Arcana, Mitsuru, who, god dang, I really gotta... There's a million... You did not! God dang it. There's a million different personas I could craft, which makes it very difficult. There are so many builds, which is definitely one of my biggest, not necessarily complaints, but I think I'm very happy about that they did in this specific game, right? Links are a legitimately viable strategy. And god, wait, do we lose our boost state because of that? Son of a gun, but... Oh, not a single crit. That really sucks. It's not like it was a huge problem in the original PQ, but spells were so dominant for the first, half of the game. then physical attacks became literally all you would ever want to use. You could argue, Pajan, that's literally the same problem in this game, right? Well, yes, but actually no. You could use... I'd say in this game, the balance is a lot better, and I probably just want to use this instead. You can just kind of use whatever you want. There's a lot of just better ways to, like, obviously deal with certain situations. Like, yeah, if you need to do roughly 10,000 damage to an FOE, right? It's probably the better idea just to focus on physical attacks, because that's higher DPS per turn. But I feel like just for the normal standard encounters, right? They really struck a good balance, and I hope that's a thing that could happen in, like, future Persona games. That would be totally dope. I was really banking on the fact that that Divine Mother would die, though. That's a bummer, but... Game balance is such a difficult thing. I play a lot of online games with my friends, and there's just sometimes where it feels like, yeah, they deliberately do not... Ugh, that sucks so bad. They do not balance things whatsoever, because there are like alternative motives, like perhaps something like skins that they need to sell, and, you know, microtransactions and the such. But I feel like with turn-based like RPGs like this, sometimes it's just either design oversights or just like the devs are like, should we make all of these attack buffs multiplicative instead of additive? Nah, who cares? Just leave it. It's a single-player game, right? It doesn't even matter, but... It matters to me, dang it. No, I don't really care that much. I'm definitely I want to say meta slave, but I partake in abusing certain game mechanics that give me an inherent advantage in both offline and online games. Is that a bad thing? Probably to some people, but I don't know. This is what keeps me up at night. How much of the time do you think game devs actually put into balancing their crud? Because I think it's very little. I was, what's it called? I was watching a video about, like, game development, and it's like, yeah, this, for some reason, this bug just does not let us do anything. We don't know what to do. We have to revert our build. And, like, I feel like that's 95% of game development, so they're probably not thinking about that crap. I also gotta apologize. Holy dump, that fight literally took forever. Yeah, the shadows in here are beefy, and our personas still really suck. I'll probably... I'm not sure when I want to do it exactly. We will be crafting some new ones, though, somewhat soon. I don't know. It's just such a problem, because I don't want to be too over-leveled to make the final boss fight like a joke. But at the same time, I feel like no matter what I do, that's going to occur. So it's like a lose-lose situation. But I don't know. Maybe you guys don't even care about that. A lot of the time and effort that I put into these videos isn't necessarily the actual recording segment. It is making an entertaining boss battle. And I don't mean to complain, but what's it called? That's usually taxing. Does anyone even notice it? Frankly, I don't know, but it's for my own personal satisfaction. What can I say? I like an even fight. Sometimes. And sometimes I just like to crush my opponent on the easiest difficulty, but oh my god, look over there, there's an FOE. I'm getting tired of saying this. I don't want it coming anywhere near us. Can we get out of here? Arf. Is it not a problem, Panther? Koromaru-san says it is too big to fit through this passage. There is no need to worry. Oh, what a relief. I was gonna really freak out for a second there. You already did. Don't worry, Panther. If anything comes after you, I'll protect you. God dang, they're really drilling home this Mr. Nice Guy Morgana. Holy crud. The game is so self-aware of the times. Oh, no worries. Thanks, though. Whoa, she blew you off so effortlessly. That was actually kind of impressive. I do have one concern about that FOE, though, if we could go back on topic. Moving forward may not be an issue here. But won't we have to dodge it eventually? Arf arf. Koromaru's he's figured out this whole map. He knows what's up. Koromaru-san says use the lay of the land to our advantage. Since Joker's handling the map, leave the FOE dodging strategy to him. Right. Are you ready to keep going? Eventually. I mean, we could just kill it. Honestly, I want to test it out, but chances are we would actually not be able to defeat Namtaru at the level we're at. But yeah, basically, we just gotta do a little dance. Wait, I screwed up. I need to actually leave. Crud, I don't think you can get that chest and position Namtaru correctly, but... Okay, let's try this again now that the chest has been opened. I think we need to, we gotta go this way, kind of loop around, and now Nantaru's gonna go up north, we're gonna go south, and it's gonna time itself perfectly to blow us into the next room. Easy as that, baby. Son of a gun. But, gosh, I feel so bad for Namtaru. This actual god of the underworld stopped by a feeble sign that also Enlil probably created. Kind of counterproductive, but it's just a puzzle. I'm reading a bit too much into it. But let's go back to the topic I was kind of discussing before. Ooh, y'all got some infantry. Okay, I do not want to fight you though at all. The energy that goes into making these videos, like a lot of times, some of like the craziest moments I've had making turn-based videos have been specifically with the SMT franchise, and because there's so much customization and so much just randomness to, like, you know, the demons you can make, the AI, that's a big plus and a minus in my book, because sometimes we're trying to make a strategy video and they don't do the thing they usually do on recording. It's mega frustrating, but that's such a plus in my mind. But specifically 2 times on 3DS, actually, the SMT4 Super Boss, and I guess that game wasn't on 3DS, but the final boss of Persona 3 were some of my favorite times ever making videos, and crud, dude. Both turn-based RPG games, but how do you make turn-based RPG games interesting and stuff, right? A lot of that comes down to the party you bring in. Oh god, not you. That's the Order Giant. Oh my gosh, he's only weak to wind. We have nothing for this. And single focus wind, actually. If we hit any of these dudes, the Grudge Towers, I'm pretty sure they reflect wind back at us, but I'll still try my best because I want to run away from every fight. But basically, to make those types of videos and to make like a game that is inherently solved, because I don't care how bad you think you are at RPG video games, right? If you follow a guide, if you follow videos, right, you can consistently beat everything, and there's no, like, reaction time involved, so I try my best to, like, make the fights as close as they can be. Except in this game, I totally overpowered, the 3rd boss, I want to say? Also the 4th boss. Yeah, that wasn't a joke. Mostly because I'm kind of, like, pressed for a time currently. I don't want to talk about my personal life too much in a random Persona video, but I gotta move, like, in 2 weeks, and I got a lot of crap. So that's been omega stressful. I also don't have anybody to help me move, and I have like 2 days to move all my stuff to my new place and like clean this place up entirely. So yeah, scheduling has been rough, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm just gonna try my best to beat this guy before Mr. Bull Dude shows up and murders us. That would be cool. Let's get some crap. Wait, aren't they weak to... Yeah, let's try Mazionga. Oh, no, they resist that. Then what are you weak to? Just light. What the... That sucks. God dang it. We still don't have the multi-hit bless skill yet, which is kind of a bummer, but what are you going to do? Well, maybe just try and get a crit or something, but... Yeah! Things have been a little stressful, but honestly, change is good, you know? And I'm not trying to be like... Life can change! Persona 5! Persona 4. I'm not trying to do that crap, but like, holy dump. I just got to vent. The first time I ever, you know, lived by myself, I believe those were some of like my best videos ever, and kind of like reignited my passion for doing this, because, oh boy, for pretty much almost my entire life, you gotta be kidding me, making videos on the internet, I had been, living with, the people would sometimes support my videos, not always, but that's life, I guess. But basically, I lived in a place with very thin walls, so I'd either record very late at night and talk very softly, so I wouldn't wake anybody up. Oh my gosh, he's getting closer and closer. We gotta hustle. So having the freedom to just be like, yo, I wanna make videos now. God dang, it is such a blessing. I know this is very random, but just thank you so much for like supporting my videos. But man, so like a big bulk of my videos I can't even physically watch because it pains me to know that, like, dang, I could be interjecting more of my own personality into this recording, but I literally cannot, or I will anger the people I am living with, and that would like conflict with my dream. So I don't know, I kind of felt Hikari at some point in the story, because I was like, dang, I wasn't making movies, right? I was just playing Mario in my like my bedroom, but you know, I kind of had a parallel there, I suppose. God dang, because this fight go on any longer? I think that's honestly one of the highest level enemies we can fight, except the Baleful King. The Order Knight, I mean. So, hey, we almost have the Encyclopedia fully maxed out. I like that, but, ooh, Mazio time. That's what I want to see. All right, so we have... Mitsuru will have Ice. Narukami will have that. We really need a multi-hit fire move, and then we can basically have our farming team of just coming into this area, beating the crap out of everything, but... Yeah, I don't want to complain. Also, but, like, okay... Oh, dump. I did not think this through. God dang it! Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to loop around. I was supposed to take way longer. Oh, dump. Please, please, please. Don't kill anybody. Okay. That's not the worst. That's not the worst. Just let me go. Just let me go. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I don't want to complain too much, but what I'm basically trying to get at is my new home that I'll be living in has ceiling lights, and that has been a giant... I can't see in this house, dude. I've been living here for 2 years. Oh my god, we're gonna die. So I'm very excited about the types of videos that I can create, while you guys can physically see me with a camera. That's gonna be crazy. Gosh, but, you know, that's all in the future, I guess. Yeah, that's how you... Okay, you're supposed to loop around, like, counterclockwise. That's how you want to do this room. God, I'm making this place a lot tougher than it honestly needs to be. Then again, so are the FOEs, but, man, it is just kind of crazy to think, though, like, how much my, like, just scope and, like, I don't know. Wait, what the crud is all the way down there? I legitimately don't know what that is. I think that's a special screening area. It seems kind of weird to have such a random exit, but, gosh, just like my whole perspective in life has, I don't know. I don't want to give it to you. What the crud is that thing? Ugh. I don't want to say, like, you guys have made me a better person. I don't know if that's entirely true. I won't say it's not or is, but holy dump, bro. I used to have, like, such little confidence in myself. I think it also revolved a lot around the people I was just engaging with at the time. A lot of, you know, I enjoy these games a whole heck of a lot. I still think and do, but a lot of my friends at the time were like, you like that game, dude? Come on, play something cool on your channel. And this was, like, kind of my developing years when, like, I think I first did Persona 3, which is my first, like, Persona game. My mentality for that, like, series was like, okay, I'm gonna try something different. It's the dead month of the year, right, which is January. For those who aren't aware, marketing is very, like, everyone spends their marketing budget in November, December, so there's nothing left for January. So for a YouTuber like me, that is a very scary month. You eat top ramen every day because you don't know if you'll ever eat again. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. But it is sometimes a little scary, but... So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and just beat this game as fast as physically possible, you know, because, like, all my friends were saying, bro, that's stupid, you're not gonna get, you know, you're not gonna get any fans by doing games like that, and I'm like, yeah, you're right, okay, I'll just kind of hustle it up. Apparently, I was wrong, because I'm still making freaking Persona games to this... I'm not making the games, yo, but I'm making videos about this franchise to this day, and... God dang, bro. I could not be happier. I gotta wake up every day and play this stinking game. Okay, not every day with this game, because doing these maps actually takes hours and hours, but... Bruh, I don't know why. I'm just very, thankful today, especially, I suppose, but... Man. I also can't wait to leave this freaking house, because holy crud, I don't know how many times I have to pressure wash my, like, windows, but it feels like every day. Anytime it rains, yo, we gotta pressure wash again. I'm like, okay, go for it. And say, it takes like 4 hours, bro. I know no matter what apartment complex I'm in. Did you just primal force me? Holy crap. I haven't talked about it, but the Yotan of grief, weak to darkness, and he also attacks in a diaper. I don't like that, so I'm gonna run away. Can I do that? Yes. All right, but man, I've been blabbering on this whole episode, guys. I'm kind of sorry. I'm not entirely sorry. Wait, Haru's that status effect actually persists through battle. Really? Holy crud! I didn't know that. Do we have it? No, we don't have anything to get rid of that either. That's an issue. Let's use one of these Snuff Soul. Actually, yeah, we'll use two. Why the crud not? On Joker, because a couple of the enemies here are still going to be weak to mostly Bless and Curse damage, so we gotta be careful of that, but this is basically the end of the dungeon. There's nothing really left to do here. You've seen all the enemies. We're gonna eventually hunt down the Yotan of grief, get its rare items and stuff, and we're basically done. Kind of like an anticlimactic floor. But there is one kind of FOE that appears here that sadly we are not strong enough to fight, but I could prepare and make us strong enough, basically, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I'm sure a lot of Persona fans already know who the crud I'm talking about. He's basically the pseudo super boss in every Persona game. We might take that on in this episode, depending on how the next floor goes. But, yeah, pat yourself on the back. You just beat a whole single floor of Persona Q2 if you follow my videos. It's just that easy, baby. Not gonna lie. Kind of a letdown? I mean, it almost feels too easy. Well, that's because the game is far from over, but, you know, we still got a long way to go, believe it or not. Because as we go down a floor, we'll reach the very bottom of the theater district, the depths. Where apparently there's space stars. What is this room? What the crud? Look at the huge machine. Is it a projector? Ken, how many projectors you seen already? Like, you know what that is. That seems to be accurate. I have confirmed 4 of them within visual range. Ain't there something weird about the light coming from the projector? Color seems all gross. Is the movie messed up somehow? It looks like it's the negatives of a film that are being screened. That's right. The reason that negatives make people feel sick in the inversion of colors flipping the light and dark. The film is de-inverted during printing, so in the end the colors come out like you normally see them on the screen. I see. Tell me more. Yeah. She can't help it. She's an enthusiast. Just be polite, smile, nod, you know, there you go. And since an inverted film is called negatives, reverse ones could be referred to as positives. There's also something called reversal film that records positive images away instead of negative image, but movies tend to be shot in negatives because of touch-ups and duplications are easier with it. Okay, we get it! Holy... yeah, I didn't get any of that. All right. Oh, my bad. You seem to be quite an expert on the matter, Akari-san. I guess. I get really worked up when talking about movies. That's fine. And worked up over something you like's normal, I guess. Negative images and positive images. Don't those remind you of something, Joker? No, I have no idea what you're talking about, Morgana. I think he, means in regards to positive and negative human emotions. They certainly seem like analog concepts. Yeah, analog concepts, just like pork cheek and pork butt, right? Could you make it any less anticlimactic? The evil villains using pork butts to send negative emotions. Do you have any clue what we're talking about? Is me really the only thing on your mind? Well, we're just gonna ignore their domestic dispute. Well, for example, cheerful people are called positive, while gloomy people are usually referred to as negative. I get it. It's starting to make, some sense now. What we really need to determine is where these negatives are being screened. Do you think it has anything to do with the film that you're walking on? Oh yeah, good point. Wow, this is really simple to figure. This film covering the ground. Is this more of the negatives? It seems to head into all sorts of directions. We'll keep looking into it, okay? If we find anything out, we'll update you right away. Please do so. It seems we should leave our question about this to our navigators. We have our own duties to carry out here. Let's get moving. Right. Because believe it or not, this is the final floor of Persona Q2, and god dang, it looks cool! Bro! I wish this wasn't on the tiny screen so we'd actually see it in all its splendor, but I need a full heal because, believe it or not, you have a mini-boss exclusive, different from the other mini-boss we're gonna fight. So we full healed just by returning to the theater. Let's get back in there. No time to go to the concession stand. We gotta stop Enlil from, whatever they're doing. I don't know, it's still kind of incredibly vague, but it's probably no good. So let's get back in there, and, as long as you have Haru or any psychokinetic damage, this fight's a joke. It really isn't that tough. Everyone, Enlil's up ahead. This reading I'm getting from her, it's like she's the center of a raging storm. Well, we made it. Ready, Joker? Yeah, let's go. Get this over with. Okay, everyone brace yourselves. That's right, we need to stop Enlil. Right. But, it ain't gonna be that easy, so yeah. Why have you remained here? Why do you fight? For EXP and drops! I mean, do you still have business with me? Yeah, there's something we gotta take care of before we head out. Sorry to trouble you, Wait, why would I say that? I'm not sorry at all. But we're going to need you to release everyone in the theaters. You told us we could leave, but there's no way we could just abandon the other people. Hikari-san, your presence can't mean you actually agree with them. Could it? Aren't you just forcing yourself to do this, despite how you truly feel? Because you're following the others. That's not true. I'm here on my own will. Ugh. All this, after I kindly permitted everyone to leave. Then you can no longer be helped. Allow me to show you a glimpse of the real world. Oh, she just meant enemies. I thought she was going to show us what was happening in the outside world. Oh, don't look at that effect. Wow, it looks really good. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it. My 3DS screen is actually broken, so I can't see the colors. But anyway, let's start the battle against this samurai, which I guess Enlil's like, you know what? I like these types of movies. You will now die. And this tank. I guess one's a samurai flick and one's a World War II thing. I don't know. Let's, it honestly doesn't matter. There's such pushovers, and the weaknesses that they have are so readily available. It's kind of a shame. Like, god dang. Once you understand or can find, oh my gosh, get body. Once you can understand how broken Solemn's Kiss, or if you even use a Akechi in your party, his binding skill is, the game's over, baby. Ain't nothing to it. It is kind of strange, though, that I still don't have Haru's ultimate persona, even though I totally should. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, perfect. She got that recently. Super, but, yeah, this fight's a complete joke. Yet again, how do I make this even remotely difficult? Even if I somehow sold all my sub-personas and gave myself slimes, I would still have the main personas to help me out. But, you know, that's just my mad gamer skill. Okay, I'll stop. But, we can armor destroy the Musha, I guess, just to kind of speed things along. But god dang it, we're so close to the fun part! Holy crud, I just want to hustle up, get there, ASAP. The tank, though, is actually really resilient to, everything except psychokinesis, and I feel like there's not a lot of personas that have that, just because you get that element kind of after Kamoshida, man. Who knows? Maybe someone did actually all the addition. No, there would be the highest amount of psychokinesis personas. There's got to be an easier way to say that. It's not a compound word, but it's just so long. Like, individuality, I guess, but another all-out attack. Get dumb out face. I don't even have the good of equipment, dude. Y'all suck. Actually, that's a lie. Our accessories are really, really strong now for our front row. And our back row's SP, it could be a little better, I guess. Debilitate does eat up a lot of Joker's SP, actually, so that would be nice. But we're just going to repeat the same turn. This is just the tip of the iceberg as far as the enemies go. I'm going to do, like, a giant power-up session. We're going to hit the gym, basically, and create some insane personas as far as combos goes. I haven't been using the QR code function of the game for like its entirety because I feel it's way too broken, but I kind of don't care anymore. So these personas we have right now still doing the job rather well. You better see something crazy real soon, let me tell you that. But once they are defeated, I guess it's time to take on Enlil. No, just kidding. The game could never be that easy, sadly. But god dang, these enemies were we're 10 levels under these guys. Holy crud. And we still kicked their butts. Well, that was easy. That ain't gonna stop us. I mean, come on. They're like kind of a pushover. It's true. They are terrible. But you're all quite strong as well. You even have the power to resist me. However, expecting such strength from every person is nothing but arrogance. What? What do you mean by that? It's quite easy to say aloud. Stand up for yourselves. However, actually expecting everyone to be as strong and brave as yourselves. You're trying to tell us we're wrong for wanting to help these people? I understand that you're doing your best to change the hearts of those in the theaters. But is that truly what they desire? Look for yourselves. These are the true feelings of the feeble creatures called human beings.
そうだよ。あんな勇気があったら自分だって。あんな風になれたら。すごい。でも どうせ俺には無理なんだ。頑張ったって傷つくだけ。
あの人たちが強く出ない。
No. Why? Will the theater people believe us? Do you truly intend to wrench every last person away from this place? Please understand, that is quite presumptuous of you. After all, these people wish to be here. That's just... Don't you see? Since there is no end to the salvation here, your actions are wholly meaningless. This world that I provide them with is the only way they can be saved. That's a load of bullcrap, and you know it! Why are you doing this? Yeah, we decided we're gonna save them. You're not talking us out of it. Let's show everyone we have the strength to succeed. It seems that any advice I share will only fall on deaf ears. In that case, I will teach you as many times as necessary just how foolish you are. What? Eek? The crud. No. Did she re-summon the tank in Samurai? Or something worse? Oh my gosh, she did. She teleported us. You know, we had an item. That kind of helped us more than it hurt us, but where are we? Everyone, you're all right. Oh my god. Yamagishi. So we're back in Akari's movie theater. Yeah, looks like you were knocked all the way back here. What a bummer. And those powers off the charts. Is it really, though? She's as strong as a go-home, apparently. But the power of those folks in the theater who refuse to listen to us seems even stronger. Well, they have power, then! The crud! Dang it! What the heck we gotta do with the program already? Didn't they seem like they were actually a bit hesitant? Yes. There were even some voices expressing their desire for the sort of courage we hope for them to show. Well, there you go! But in the end, they all gave up and just stuck to hiding anyway. Well, yeah, because that's easy. Rising up's the hard part. I sympathize with them. But like, real talk, almost none of the Persona characters are anything special. They worked to overcome their personal issues, and then they got Personas, and now they kick butt. What the... I think they're probably dealing with the same problem I was having. What's that? Watching movies based on nothing. But your own painful memories makes you feel like giving up would be easier. Eventually you even get to the point where you think getting rid of your individuality really is the right choice. These people are basically subject to mind control. Even if we were to speak to them, who knows if they'd hear us. But I was able to change for the better thanks to you editing the movies in my theater, right? It made me feel like I shouldn't repress myself or fear the future. And that's how movies ought to be. If all those poor people had been watching those movies instead, I bet they'd all be thinking differently now. Yeah, we'll just change the movies for them. It'll take like roughly 30 episodes for each, but you know, we can do it. What's the shouting about? Did you come up with something? Yeah, a really dumb plan. You mean Hikari-chan's movie that we changed? Are you thinking about showing those to the others in the theater? Yeah, that's what I was planning. That's infinitely easier and save way more time. I see. If it goes as planned, the edited movies should change how the theater people think. Like with Hikari-chan. Yeah, it's positive propaganda. Well, it does seem to follow logically. Hold on. Sorry, but what are we talking about again? We're not gonna convince the theater goers. One at a time, but all at once, with the help of Hikari-san's movies. Is that about cover it? Yeah. If they watch those movies and gain the courage to be themselves, their theater doors should unlock. Then everyone ought to want to leave their theaters. Right. Ooh, I like this. So, how are we gonna get these movies off the screen? Normally movie theaters don't all show the same thing at once. If we hope to play Hikari-chan's movie to everyone simultaneously, how would we go about that? We change the floor film? Yeah, well, that would take forever. There's how many tiles in this palace? God, but, Hikari, save us! I'm clueless. As always, whoa! She may be an inspiring director and all, but isn't that asking a bit too much? Well, oh, but maybe. What if we use those 4 projectors we saw? Wait, you really came up with something? Oh my god, wow. It's surprising for a supporting character. I get it. We just need to use those 4 projectors to screen our own films. The path in the movie theater seems to be made up of the long strip that reaches all the theaters there. Yeah. Okay. That film was really dark, too. And I don't just mean the color balance. Could that be causing some negative effects in the other theater goers? I think the floor is made up of everyone's darkest memories. Creepy. Like that one time a Furby scared me. So, it's a composite of people's memories. It reminds me of the Akashic records. What are those? They're supposedly the events and emotions of the entire world written down. Indeed, that does ring similar. However, what's being shown here is far too biased to be called a true record of anything, let alone everything. This is a heavily edited version of everyone's memories. Everything fun or joyful in their lives was cut from the film they're watching. It kind of sucks now. While film normally has both positives and negatives, to think that all positive portions have been excised from this. My word. Yeah, it's horrible. When it came to Akari-chan's movies, we changed them all one at a time. But to change the consciousness of the theater goers, we need to strike at the root cause all at once. Yeah, I see. So all we have to do is change the film and the projectors to, Hikari-chan's movies, yeah? If we do that, I'm sure everyone, well, they'll gain the courage and be able to leave the theaters. Heck yeah! Will everyone get cheered up like Hikari did? Yes, and we gotta do this! And it's decided. Let's swap that negative movie with Hikari's. All we need to do is swap out the film and those projectors we found earlier, right? Yeah. In that case, we need to grab the movies about Hikari's life that we changed and take them back to the projectors. Come on, let's go to the projection room. Well, luckily for us, there's 4 projectors and exactly 4 dungeons. Haha. Hikari's theater, the projection room. Let's see. Where are those revised films? Oh, is this one? Hey, I found one too. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. No doubt about it, that's all of them. How could I ever forget the gnomes? All we gotta do now is load the films into those 4 projectors, right? Then you can leave the rest to us, dear. Just relax here and wait for us to return, bearing the good news. Would it be alright if I came along with you? But it'll be dangerous. Could my confidence not be enough for her to believe in us? When you're the one saying it, nobody's gonna be reassured. But kidding aside, won't it be safer for you to be here in the theater? I just got that joke. That's right, we're heading straight into enemy main base, dude. We run into the lady again. Even you could end up getting hurt. That's why I want to go. There's still something I need to tell her in person. What? You mean you want to find Enlil? What? I know it'll be dangerous. I could very well end up getting in everyone's way out there. But I really want to go with you to find Enlil, please. Yeah, you got that one support thing. Why not? We got like 40 people to protect you. It'll be okay. And if Hikari's this certain, then I'll back you up with everything I've got. Oh yeah, I need to make you a persona so you can actually do that, come to think of it. But yeah, totally. But don't do anything reckless, okay? If things get dicey out there, you gotta book it. Post-haste. Alright, we got this. If some baddies show up, we'll just knock him out of the park with our personas. There you go again, getting worked up. You better not be the one getting knocked out there. Let's be honest, he's perma on the bench, but everyone, thank you so much. Well then, let's return to the lobby. We should prepare for our mission. Right. Which I'm going to do the second the game lets me. Man, we really gonna mess with those projectors, huh? I guess we'll be in some real trouble if Enlil busts us. Ooh, we might even get time out. Junpei, you're being weird. She's not someone who will hear what we have to say. Typical Mesopotamian god, huh? If we get caught in the act, she really will let us have it this time.
Hooray! It's Phantom Thief time! We'll slink through the shadows and swiftly seize our target. Sha-sha!
It's not my nature to sneak around. On top of that, I've never done any phantom thieving before. You'll have to show us the ropes here. I mean, it'll be fine. Our style's not that hard to pick up. Just don't get caught. Easy. If you say it that way, I guess.
Ooh, is that so? By the way, Teddy style is stuffing yourself with snacks 3 times a day.
I don't think that's what he means, dude. Style's not something you can give lessons on. You just have to feel it, yo. Anyway, I'll show you the true skills of the Phantom Thieves. Just follow our lead.
It's like all of us have joined the troop.
That sounds awesome. We get to be in both the investigation team and the Phantom Thieves, and also Cease and the Phantom Troop. Those who pursue and those being pursued, normally such parties would never fraternize. Yeah. Perhaps it's something about this strange world that allows us to join our efforts. In the same regard, we of Cease will also contribute to the Phantom Thieves for this mission. Phantom Thieves, huh? Kinda epic. You're at the age where you dream of that kind of thing, huh? Seems like you're an elementary school kid after all, Ken. That's not what I was thinking. Leave me alone, stupid! Arf.
Komaru-san is enthusiastic as well. He said, sign me up too.
I wonder what his Phantom Thief attire would look like.
Oh yeah, Hikari.
You're part of the Phantom Thieves too now, okay? Who's the leader here? But yeah, she is.
Is it really alright for me to steal from people? Okay, I'll do it right now. Of course. Let's go try our hardest together. Thank you.
Our crew's just ballooned into an army, huh? I thought we were supposed to be the Phantom Thieves. Well, it's gonna be fun, so whatever. Don't sweat it.
Wow, what confidence. The same goes for our own leader, but yours is so trustworthy. I'm impressed.
Right? They're all so dependable. Even Hamako-chan's got some guts. I know it may sound strange saying this, but honestly, I'm getting a bit excited. You! Actually, it's not so strange. I feel the same way. Normally we'd never meet, but we've all come together for a purpose. Right here, right now. There's only one thing for us to do. In fact, it's something only we can do as well.
That's right. I'm sure there's a meaning for all of us meeting.
Well then, let's kick out the irregular mission of the newly expanded Phantom Thieves. Let's start with the details of... Oh crap! We totally forgot the calling card, dude! What? The calling card? Hey, we can't start without one. Yusuke! Can you whip us up one?
But this isn't a palace. There's not really any use for one to send. Oh, a calling card. A must for Phantom Thieves operations. Let's make one, come on! I think we should do it too, if this will raise everyone's morale, you know.
So you believe in the beauty of tradition as well? As you wish. I'll prepare one now! Oh, alright, that's left is our usual cheer. Take it away, Joker. It's showtime! Yeah. Grand Phantom Thieves, let's begin the operation! Heck yeah, dude. Nice. Now, the music will oh god, I love that, but here's the deal, guys. We're still not done. There's a lot to fuse up, persona-wise. If we're gonna stand a chance against Enlil and her little cronies, we gotta prepare. So next time, in Persona Q2, it's time for a boss rematch and a take on the Reaper. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.